6-strand barbed wire will not keep goats out. These goats got through 2 layers of 6-strand barbed wire. Again, even Big Fatso. Come on. Man! I don't know why they keep going over there. Come on. There we go. See? Big Mama got over, under. Ramsey's getting under. She'll get under. Come on. Let's go. Man. There we go. See? Ramsey just got under. Man. I guess I gotta get the other pot. I don't know why you guys keep going over there. Come on, let's go. This is what they love. Come on. Come on. Man. So he's got 6-strand barbed wire in his place too. His barbed wire is not as good as the neighbors. Well, they're both neighbors, but this neighbor's barbed wire is not as good as the other guy's barbed wire. But they go through both of them. People think 6-strand barbed wire will keep goats out. Nope. Maybe big goats, but these aren't big goats. These are medium-sized goats. Come on. You know what to do. I came. Oh, he put this up, but it didn't work. They figured out another way. Come on. Maybe I can get them to go under this. I got a big enough gap here. How'd you get over there? Come on. Their normal way's been blocked. I need to put up, well, I was going to put up goat panel here, but come on, man. You guys figured out how to get over there. You can figure out how to get back. Come on, man. I brought food to their yard thinking they would figure out how to go around and come back, but they didn't. So here I have to coax them to come back again. That's TB, that's tells his brother. TB! I don't really have a name for him yet. I shouldn't be carrying both of these. Feed. It gets heavy. Alright. I finally got the goats home. It was a little bit of work. The neighbor called and interrupted the video, but that's okay. So basically they're getting onto the other property through the creek behind me, and then they're going over and going under the barbed wire over here. They were going to the barbed wire over here along the fence, but he put up chicken wire and blocked them. So they went through the creek and did it. And then went up here and went through his barbed wire. So yeah, I got to get goat fence around the back. The other neighbor on the south side just contacted me about putting fencing up over there on the south side. We're going to go 50-50 on that. So after that's done, all I got to do is fence the back and put a gate in the front. And that should pretty much keep them on the property. But I pinned them up. I locked them up in their yard. They got plenty of food for a couple days anyways. Growing here. And of course it's probably more than just a couple days worth, but I got hay over there, last year's hay. I'll go get them some more hay maybe Monday. I'm off Monday. I got 2 tree jobs this weekend. I did have a moving job today, but the guy canceled. Wanted to reschedule for next week, and I'm like, cool, because I am worn out from the last tree job. And so I'm just going to be splitting logs from the last tree job, and then I got 2 more this weekend. And I'm just going to take it a little bit easy today, because I'm going to be killing myself. Well, Sunday won't be too bad, but tomorrow's going to be a big climber, so I got to get well rested for that. And then Monday I'll probably go get them some fresh hay, and then I need to get some more goat panels so I can keep them from jumping and climbing on said hay. So that being said, I could just build some pallet boxes around the hay, and that'll keep them from climbing on it, maybe. So we'll see. I still gotta burn that pile of lumber. Oh, I didn't zoom out. There we go. But they'll be fine in here. They got last year's hay, what's left of it. They got plenty of brush or limbs that I had cut down from trees. And they got some, it's got some still green on it. They'll eat that. And then there's chickweed and some other stuff growing. Spring's here. Now that it's summer, I can pen them up more when they're bad, because they'll have more greenage. And these aren't big goats, they're medium goats. So they'll eat more than Nigerian dwarfs, but less than boar goats. So when they're bad, it won't hurt to pen them up for a little while. Program them that this is where they're supposed to be. Soon I'll finish that goat house. I gotta have 1 or 2 people helping me hang the metal, which is why it's not finished. But soon that'll be finished. Right now they probably like it better this way, but in the winter they'll definitely want it finished. But they do like that other goat house better over there that I built. Can't hardly see it through the trees, and I'm hung up on barbed wire. They like that one a lot, but it's smaller. It's just like a 4-bedroom apartment. Where this one is a 4-bedroom apartment with a loft, or 2 lofts, really. So it's more roomy. And the next one I design, I might make it even bigger. But anyways, yeah. I'll keep these guys locked up for a couple days, because they need to learn to stay on the property. And then before I go back over the road, I'll probably let them out again. But they're not bad. They just wander too far, and I just don't want them to wander that far. So, but the problem is the neighbors mow their yard, if you will. So, they take the path of least resistance. They go over there and eat the grass, instead of staying over here and eating the weeds. But once we got more goat fence up, they'll stay over here more and eat more weeds, and then they'll have more grass to eat because they ate all the weeds. So, but once summer gets here, they'll have more grass and more fresh weeds and stuff anyways. I got 15 acres. I can sustain probably 100 goats. They say you can do 10 goats per acre or more. But what size of goats are they talking about? So I figure I can sustain maybe 100 goats tops. Do I want to get that many? No. Right now I've got about a dozen. Next year I'll have about maybe 2 dozen. And you know, they'll start multiplying then, but I got a website, meatmilkgoats.com, and hopefully I'll sell off some of the nannies for milk, and sell off some of the bucks for meat or breeders, and then whatever I don't sell, I'll eat. I get too many goats, I'll just butcher them and eat them. Sell the meat, you know, already processed. People will probably buy that quicker than they will buying a whole goat, a live goat. But it depends on what their needs are. But basically, I'm doing mini Nubians. Ramsey's a Nubian. The other 4 adult females are I think they're part Nigerian and part Pyrenean, like Great Pyrenees, but with an N instead of an S. And they're milk goats, but they're big milk goats, like they're meat milk goats. So they're the only oddballs, but I'm breeding them with a mini purebred mini Nubian. He didn't come with papers, but his parents have papers. So basically, they're all mini Nubians with a little bit of Ibex Pyrenean in them. And then Ramsey's babies will be 75% Nubian and 25% Nigerian. But as I keep breeding them with the mini Nubian, they'll become more and more closer to the 50-50 Nubian Nigerian mix. And then I'll be more willing to sell off these oddballs, if you will, which was my original plan anyways. And then my whole breed will be mostly 50-50 Nubian Nigerian mix. So but goats will live up to 10 years, and the 2 young moms are only a year old, maybe 2. They're 2 years old. I'm not sure how old their mother is, probably 4 years, 3 to 4 years old. And then Ramsey is probably also about 4 or 5 years old. So, and here comes Trouble and her daughter, TJ, Trouble Jr. Oh, and Paul, he's a Nigerian, but he's a wether, so he can't breed. She likes to be petted. Ramsey's finally letting me pet her. I haven't got that on video yet, but she let me pet her twice. Becky is Bucky's firstborn daughter. Firstborn and firstborn female. Look at her, she wants attention. Don't bite me. She's like, hey, pet me instead. Ramsey, you gonna let me pet you again? Becky's like, pet me. Ramsey, come here. She's like, nope, not today. You guys are boxed in, you can't go nowhere unless you jump out. Figure out how to get out. But I made it to where the jumpers can't jump out. The two daughters of Mamba, Cutie Pie, and Trouble, they're jumpers. And both their daughters are jumpers. So it's funny, the mom of the other two Pyrenees, she had two boys. Last time she had two girls, this time she had two boys. And the two girls had a girl apiece. So we now have two boys and two girls. Ramsey here, she's fat as a pig. She's about to give birth any day now. I don't know how many babies she's got in there. Probably triplets. I'm hoping for triplets. Most people want females, but I don't want to grow my herd too fast. So I'm kind of hoping for a 50-50 male and female. She'll have triplets, so hopefully maybe she'll have, I don't know, maybe two females, one male, or two males and one female. Her bag's getting pretty big. Her nipples are getting pretty big. She looks like she's dropped. I think any day now she's going to give birth. It's hard to tell. I'm not a goat connoisseur, but I'm learning. But yeah, she's going to give birth soon. Ramsey, come here, let me pet you. On camera. Ramsey. Yeah, I know. She likes attention. Ramsey, come here, girl. Matt. There's plenty of food here. They eat dried leaves. They eat all kinds of stuff. Oh, here comes Becky. She's like, oh, pay attention to me. Pay attention to me. I like that she wants attention now. I'm trying to get her sister to want attention too. You're a cutie pie. She looks like an arachnid a little bit in the face. Are you an arachnid? Arachnid goat? She's like, pay attention to me too. Are you jealous? You're both jealous. 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 I like the females to be friendly. I don't worry about the bucks so much. Mostly because they stink. I'm going to have to weather the two baby bucks here soon. I have to look at the website. I've documented when I'm going to weather them. But they're pretty much winged now. I think next month is when I'm gonna weather them. So then in August or September, she's like, don't stop petting me, don't stop scratching me. I think they like to be scratched more than they like to be pet. She's a wild one. Look at her go. But yeah, both the girls, they're more, I think, wild than the boys. But it's hard telling. I don't keep an eye on them that much. I'm busy. But yeah, they're definitely, the two girls are more jumpers than the two boys. They're funny. They're fun to watch too. But all right, I gotta go.